love it when I comb my beard. They got to me earlier, guys. I'm going to tell you right now, they bothered me a lot earlier. And they're all celebrating and being happy about that. And I just, hey, Mikkel, let me switch it over where I can see better. There we go. I don't know what happened to my beard oil.
I don't know.
I need to trim my hair up, guys. Off tomorrow, I'll probably try to trim it up. Usually, when I'm combing my beard, that's about the time Andrew comes in. Combing that supermodel. Andrew combs a lot right now, though.
Yeah.
There we go. Does that look better? I don't know where all them grays came from. They ain't even gray anymore. They're just disrespectful white. It's getting worse. I'm going to have a total white beard by the time I'm 50. I'm 46 probably. 45 now. So that's the strangest number for a church. Right now we have to come up with a little bit more for the room. And anything extra would go towards tomorrow. Got to send a number for a church that has a food bank. Their last 4 digits is 5666.
Oh.
And I'm like, wow. He gave us till 3 o'clock. So. And I hope the neighbors don't get back into it.
Oh no, he was getting stuck in her car and walking home.
Oh.
So I guess she came back up whenever I was outside talking.
Yep, there they go. Hey, David and Summer. Hey, Jamie. If y'all was on earlier, and I got pushed to my limits earlier, just like we all have limits, and I lost my cool, and I got very mad. And to the ones that, first of all, it wasn't directed towards anybody that's coming here and been nice, and it was directed towards the ones that are just coming in to poke and make fun of the situation that we're in. Hey, Jackson, I agree with you, Jamie, and I try not to get that mad. I try not to let them bother me, but they did today. They got to me today, and I'm sure they're sitting back and they're having a big laugh that they got to me. I mean, I know for a fact they are. Hey, Rainbow. So, I do know for a fact that they're probably saying. But what they did do, though, is they posted a name of someone that was trying to help us. And I got off live before I sent a friend request to them. And I didn't know their name. So I lost them on there. So the awareness group posted their name, and that allowed me to be able to reach out to the person. So thank you, David and Summer. It's this awareness group that's just got it labeled out that we're liars and scammers, and they all believe what each other says. If If one of them got on there right now and told everybody that my hair was bright pink, they would all believe it was bright pink. We got to get her squishy out of the back. And we got to get her Bolden back inside. We was packed up. The owner came down and he goes, it was about 12 o'clock. Everything was in the car. Everything we brought back in is still in the bed. I told him, I was like, I got $50. Try to come up with the rest of it and come back and get a room. And he told me, he said, well, I'll give you to 3 o'clock. Come up with the rest of it. So. But hey, Gigi, we're sorry about that. I had an itch, and for some reason, I just decided to scratch it with the comb. Hey, Ron, we're alive. That's how it feels some days, you know. We both got to get ready for work here in a few minutes. Thank you, Rainbow. Trying to get everything covered. Exactly, Regina. Regina said, if they call y'all scammers, what about those people who battle who get thousands of dollars? We are still in hotels. Unfortunately, we wasn't able to get a home when we had the money to get one. Never dreamed it would be that hard to find a place. Yeah, we both are working at McDonald's now. Hey, Barnacle Willie. It's Barnacle Boy. SpongeBob.
Oh.
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I know that because we have little nieces. You hear the fan in the background? It might be a little bit better. I turned it down on low. And keep that fan running, keep that air conditioning circulating. Hey, Crazy Daisy. Hopefully it worked tonight. The air conditioner's fixed. Someone's supposed to be coming down to fix it today. Crazy Daisy, we've had a stressful day, to say the least. It's been stressful. So, background noise get better since I turned that on low. I am playing with a. I don't think y'all could hear that though. Wish we was off today where we could go wash clothes up there in Uber. Do not have Zeal. I have Cash Out, PayPal, and Venmo. There's Andrew. Comb up here for Andrew. They trim it up too. Hey, Kim. Work's going pretty good. We paid some on the room. We've got till 3 o'clock to come up with the rest of it. Kim.
Oh.
She follows us now. She makes me feel old when she calls me Mr. Tim. I know that's just a term of respect, but I feel so old. $20. Barnacle Willie, I am going to reply to you with it. So, there you go. It is some of my name and my lovely age. Andrew popped in, but he didn't say, "Hey, supermodel." I'm a little upset with him. Bigfoot's mama. I like that name. Okay. It will have a picture of me on there in a black hat. Looking all mean. I wasn't intending on looking mean. I was trying to take a cool picture, but I had the phone out too far and I was squinting. And it came out like, you know how it is. I'm half blind. There we go. Andrew says, "Sorry, phone ring. What up, supermodel?" Hey, listen, I was combing my beard and I was like, I'm doing this for Andrew. This is before you got on. I was like, I gotta look good. He'll pop on me. Like, what's up, supermodel? Kim said hi.
Hi, Kim.
And she asked if you had your coffee today. She has not had her coffee
I haven't
today.
had coffee today. See, she knows.
Paul, we have been around. Yeah, Sam folk, but sometimes you get lucky and someone actually does help. So I've been reported before like that, and they've never found anything wrong with my accounts. She would love to get a coffee, but right now every time we get's got to go toward our room and stuff. So, and unfortunately, coffee's not on the list of free stuff.
Oh, I wish it was. God.
Listen, when they mess up making a coffee, if you can catch who's messing it up, or they mess it up before they throw it out, they'll give it to you. But they have to mess up, and it's so simple. Let me tell you, it's so simple how McDonald's makes their coffees. It's hard to you just got to make the wrong thing. Like they ask for caramel, and you put French vanilla in there. You know, I made a milkshake wrong the other day, and the guy working the window was like, it was supposed to have been chocolate, and I pushed the wrong button and made a strawberry milkshake.
Is that how Kobe got her McFlurry? I seen her eating a McFlurry in the window.
Well, so, I mean, you can get it half off.
Yeah, I knew
when
that.
you're working, so some of them will do that. But yeah, sometimes when it's messed up, the ice cream stuff, they're going to throw it away anyway.
Yeah.
And somebody kind of claims it, they snatch it up.
But this one man got, with his meal, he got him 2 apple pies, and he could only eat one of them, and I had to throw a whole apple pie away. It wasn't even touched.
Man. Yeah, I messed that shake up. I just pushed the wrong button. Like I said, the guy at the window, his eyes got real big. And I was like, oh, do we have to write this down since it's a mess up or anything? And she's like, no, just throw it away. And he's like, no. That's how you holler, no. And he's like, put a top on it, give it to me. And he goes, Miss Beth, he said, they messed up a shake, and I took it. And she's like, okay. Y'all didn't mess it up. And I was like, yes, ma'am, I pushed the wrong button. So, no, this hotel doesn't give coffee out up front.
No, they don't.
He would lose money if they did from her. She has a coffee pot and stuff. We've been back and forth so much with checking in and out of rooms that we haven't taken it out of the car. And then she doesn't have her coffee creamers and everything right now, so yeah, it's not bad. They've moved me around to a couple of different places, and I think I'm actually hoping now they keep me back there on the fryers because
Yeah.
I did better. I just can't hear half the people at the drive-through window. And listen, I know this is totally off subject. Y'all know how I talk. I get on here and I talk, even though we need help. I try to talk, and that's usually where it wanders off to. Stop pulling up to the drive-through window and giving your whole order at one time. I used to think that was the best way to do it. I used to think, man, if I pull up and I go, I want a double quarter pounder meal, the sweet tea, and a large fry, and this, and then just spit it out fast, they would be like, oh, that's great. He told me everything at one time. So,
Yeah,
now I know that sucks. I used to think that was the best way to do that. So everybody, please stop rapid ordering your food. Give the person on the other end time, because they might not know it as well as you think they do. Hey, the guy didn't report me. He just started sending me a penny. They're all trying to be like the penny fairy now.
Oh, Lord.
So, but yeah, they put me on the fryer last night, and I did a whole lot better with that. Within an hour, I was running it by myself. So, I told them last night, I was like, y'all go stand in the way, y'all go take this food from me. I was like, they were just standing around talking, and I'm bringing fresh food up, and they wouldn't get out of the way, and I'm like, here, put that in the rack. Like, I'm sitting here saying, excuse me, behind you, coming through. Hey man, turn around. Turn around, I handed him a tray of chicken nuggets. I was like, put that in the rack. And walked off. If you're going to stand in the way. And I had one guy last night that aggravated me so much.
Yeah, he told me about that.
He would pull from different, like the nuggets, he would pull from 3 different trays and then combine them all together and then bring a couple empty trays over. And I'm like, you're supposed to pull from the oldest. You're not supposed to pull from different trays. You're not supposed to get 5 from this one, and the next order you get a 6-piece out of that one, and the next order you get, unless the drive-through side's got the freshest one pulled out.
Yeah.
Or the oldest one pulled out.
Yeah.
And then you're supposed to take the next one in line. The fly on the wall, that's not a suspicious name at all. I don't, she came back a while ago and they was hunky-dory. I didn't say I was ungrateful that you gave a penny. I just said you were trying to be like the penny fairy. You know, that's when you're doing that, trying to be funny, then there's a different story. Look, if somebody walked up to me right now and they was like, "Hey man, I really want to help you. Only I got is $2," I'd be grateful. Honestly. If someone's trying to help you, and it's a situation that look, this is what I can spare. That's different. When you're when you're going to get somebody's name just to send a penny, it's like well, I have worked continuously since I was about 16 years old. I lost the job that I had I had the job for about 7.5 years, and everything kind of went bad for us. And so it's not like I'm waiting forever to get a job. She actually has some medical issues, and I'm hoping and praying that something better comes across for me where she doesn't have to go and work. If she wants to keep the job, she can, but if she doesn't, it's up to her. But I'm hoping that something comes across better for me, that we do have a lot of places opening up here that are already advertising great pay. We have a Dunham Sports. Oh, wow, I remember that now. My beard, y'all. I'll tell y'all that story in a second. We have a Dunham Sports. We have Aldi's opening up. Aldi's is paying their stores, their shelf stockers $16 an hour. And that's off Indeed. Store managers like $45,000 a year. Yeah, Chipotle's opening up. Zaxby's going to be opening up. Burlington's opening up. And I've got in applications everywhere else for the second job. So the biggest thing we've had to deal with lately is, okay, if we're both working, I can find somewhere for our fur baby to stay when we're working. Hey, we're both working. That's good. On nights where I'm not working, she can't sit in the hot car. I gotta have a sippy sip. Oh, some room temperature Dr. Pepper. Hey, Miss Susan. The air conditioner in this room is so amazing. First night we got to this room, it wasn't though. But I tell you how. Well, the nights we have the room, thank you, Kim. Kim said if we need her to fur baby sit.
Okay.
The nights we have the room, she hangs out in the room. She's a great fur baby. She doesn't mess the floor. As long as she's got a t-shirt or something, one of ours she can lay on, has our scent on it, man, she'll just lay on it and chill. We leave the TV on, Big Bang Theory. She loves Big Bang. Miss Susan, we're here. We both got to start getting ready for work soon. It takes her longer to get ready for work than it does me. But she'll do her makeup and her hair, and I just put on clothes. I don't want to do too much, just dashing like. Okay, so my beard thing. Okay, so it goes over you, and then shabam, right? All right, well, if you noticed last night, don't make her find these because I had them hid, right? I look snazzy, don't I? So, the reason I'm holding on to this one because I couldn't find them last night. And I don't know where they hid them. Jeremiah finally went back there. No, Eric went back there and got me one because they gave me a hairnet.
Yeah.
And made me put it around my ears, so it's pulling my ears down like this the whole night. So my ears are stuck out like I'm trying to fly. And then when I went to break, I took it off and I threw it away. So I put another one on, and it wouldn't stay on. Like it kept falling off. So Eric came through, and I was like, man, I said, do y'all have the Blackbeard nets? I said, because this right here is not staying on. I'm struggling. It's popping off. And then said, when it pops off, I've got to take off my gloves that I'm messing with the food and fix this. Then I got to put new gloves on. And then by the time I get new gloves on, it's done popped off again.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't go back and forth with it. So he gave me one of those, and I'm like, I'm hanging on to it. Texas Woody, we got till 3 o'clock to get everything settled. We're still $20 short. Uh, we do have some other things working out. We're trying to hope somebody would help us out with the 20 we need. If we got blessed, it'd be awesome. Anything extra we got would go towards tomorrow because we don't have tomorrow covered. We start getting paychecks next week, so I shaved my beard off. I look very odd. Oh goodness! I just said we get our paychecks next week. Someone put, can't you work? Like, yeah. I'm sorry. It's like as soon as I say something about working, and then somebody asks me a question about work, ask me, can't you work, or do you work, or do you have a job? It's just kind of like I just explained something about work. So, yes, we do work, baby girl. We get a meal tonight at work. Yeah, CJ, I agree with you there. A lot of them just assume that you don't have a job because you're on here. Um, and I don't know anybody who works 24 hours a day. Um,
Kim, are you still on?
Some shifts we work together. Yeah, she's still on.
Okay. Kim, will you tell these people that both of us work?
I mean, there's a video of me dropping you off, but
Exactly.
listen, this is how far the trolls have taken it. I did a video the other day where I dropped her off her first day. Her first day and my first day was on different days. She's in McDonald's shirt, McDonald's hat, has a name tag, has an apron. They went and made a post about it. Oh, they must have found a McDonald's uniform at the Union or the Goodwill, is what they said. And I'm like, thank you, Kim. So it's like they're accusing us of going out and buying her uniform at Goodwill, and then me acting like I was dropping her off at McDonald's. Really? Oh man, my back's hurting. Yeah, my hip's hurting, so my back hurts. It's just a chain of events with my hip and back. Well, I got the chairs. I'm sorry, guys. Tomorrow we're actually off, so we do work some shifts together. Um, let's see, we're off tomorrow. I work Friday. She doesn't work Friday. She's off tomorrow and Friday. Excuse me. And then she works Saturday and Sunday. You work what? Saturday? You work Saturday and Sunday. Because I work today, I'm off tomorrow. I work Friday, I'm off Saturday, I work Sunday. Right now, our hours are a little slow because they got us in training. Last night was the longest shift we got to work. We worked from 4 till 10 last night.
Excuse me.
Almost 10. A couple of nights they have cut us loose after a couple hours. But the managers here try to bring you in for a few hours and train you in a spot for a few hours, and they send you home. They don't want you to get overwhelmed and everything. And then once you get more used to the job and everything, they bump you up in hours and everything. I'm lost on what Publix is. Is it a grocery store? Not for sure. Okay. And we don't have one here, so. But again, we've got till 3 o'clock here. $20 short. If anybody could help us out, we'd appreciate it. We're just now getting Aldi. We've got, your Walmart, your Save a Lot, Kroger's. Just now getting in Aldi's. Gotcha. Okay, what we're not going to do is go through this with this Strawberry Kisses again on here with CJ. So before I block Strawberry Kisses, this is how I'm going to state this. You come on here and you accuse CJ of stuff, right? Nobody blocked Strawberry Kisses until I say this. You come on here and you accuse CJ. So CJ's done nothing but come in here and been nice to us. Okay? You said I've got proof. Then DM me the proof. You're muted right now. You're not blocked. I don't know if I block you on here, if it blocks you completely. Oh. So, if you got proof that this person is someone who's not trustworthy and they do the things y'all say, then show it. If you don't, move on. And curious is all. I got a feeling I know exactly who you are, and you're not blocked yet. You're just not saying nothing. If you want to be blocked, I don't mind doing it. So, until someone shows me the proof that y'all claim y'all have, well, that was rude. Terry, that definitely got you blocked. Got you blocked by me and one of my mods. I muted them too, Rainbow. Yes, down south, Mama. We both got to go to work today at 4. Thank you, Tamara. Tamara, you've been killing it in that gym. I've been keeping up with you on Snapchat. Mama Shelly, it could be better. We've got about 30 more minutes to come up with the other $20 for the room. You get burnt out, you just got to change what you're doing. Thank you, Boo Bear. That's what somebody told me one time. It's like, oh, if you get burned out, you just got to change your routine up for a few days. And but then again, hey, a rest day doesn't hurt nobody. I mean, as soon as I get to where I can, yeah, I intend every bit on paying people back. All right, so we're going to scroll back up here for this curious. I've got a feeling I know who it was. And I gave you plenty of time to speak up. Got to find them again. There you are. I gave you plenty of time to talk. and you didn't take the opportunity. So run back to all your minions and tell them that I blocked you as soon as you came in. And instead of telling them that I gave you, huh? No, the just curious that runs around here, takes pictures of us and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
We are $20 short from getting our room covered. Oh, Rainbow, I know they are. See, this is what always gets me is they accuse us of being liars and scammers and just low life people, but none of them are brave enough to show who they are. Job's going great. Down South Mama said hello.
Hey.
Thank you, Boo Bear, for the heart puff. Yeah, they can't. You got one of them with the filter, and they got. Oh, he blocked me from here, but I've got burner accounts. Thank you, Britt. Down South Mama said she just loves you.
Thank you.
And it's like, it should really make you look at yourself and go, man, how big of a piece of shit am I if I got to have 19 burner accounts to get on someone's page? Seriously. You can't make content. You made that clear. Can't even make a video showing your own face. You use a filter. There's one that's got probably hundreds of accounts on here. Hey, Lisa. So, yeah. Yes, we are. And I tell you, I'm going to say this flat out. We're in a horrible spot in life. Oh, down south, Mama said Angela is a diamond.
Oh,
she is that.
You.
She's my diamond in the rough. I would rather live a life because I know what I've done in my life. I know my past. Despite what these people say, they know my past. Because one person they're getting information from is a pathological liar. He couldn't. If he told you it's raining outside, wear your flip flops and shorts, and don't worry about an umbrella. But it's been about a year, but hopefully we're starting to make some leeway with this. But yeah, so where they get a lot of their information about is from my lying brother-in-law. The older brother-in-law. Let me just clarify that.
Yeah, okay.
So nobody can say, oh, you said this. Nope. My older brother-in-law. That's what I'm trying to figure out. We get paid next Wednesday. So you get information that, and first, these are the same people who argued with me. Now keep in mind, guys, argued with me that my dad was dead. Because that's what he does. He is a liar. He's always been a liar. Anybody that knows him knows he's a liar. I've got to about 3 o'clock to get the other 20 to him. And that's exactly how he is down. He will lie when the truth sounds better. Okay, well, it's 2:28 where I'm at. Oh, I know who that was too. They're getting on here with these accounts and they'll go ahead and block me, but they're not saying anything, right? It's like they're not. Like, and then he's going to run back and be like, "Oh, they blocked me. I got on their account and they blocked me." But you're not saying nothing. Like you're getting on here, you're not saying a word, right? Yeah, I'm in Northwest Tennessee. It is 2:28 here. Uh, you know, so but they believe, like I was saying, they believe him with this stuff, and that's who they're getting their information from. Um, did you send it cash out? Okay. I mean, how you got?
Yeah, got it.
Okay. Well, you got makeup in one hand. And, anyway, thank you for that. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Just keep it out there.
We both get paid next Wednesday, and with what Britt just sent, that covers the room today. I'll be able to go over and pay that. When we get off, we'll be able to come home, take a shower, and lay down in the bed. And if anybody wants to help with tomorrow, anything for tomorrow would be great. Because I don't know if I'm going to find any kind of side work. I'm off work tomorrow. We're actually both off work tomorrow. You know, tonight will be covered, and we're very, very grateful for that. The room is $70 a night. Yeah, and thank you so much for that, Britt. We do appreciate that. We have been doing some door dashing when we have the extra gas. We haven't been able to do a whole lot of it. We ain't had the extra gas lately. We get paid next week. We're going to pay the room for a week. Some gas in the car, and we'll be doing some door dashing when we're not working. We'll try to sign up for Spark because we can empty out our back seat and our trunk finally. If we got the room paid for a week and can deliver groceries. It's just hard to do that, when everything was in the vehicle. Well, we got a 4-hour orientation check today, and that went with the other money we had to cover the room. Yeah, Britt, we definitely appreciate you. I'm going to apologize in advance for the hate you're probably going to get in your DMs and stuff. But I'm explaining that, Sheila, if you'll listen. We got a 4-hour orientation check today. That money went with that. Our next paycheck is next week. My back's hurt. It's pitiful that they do that, though. It's like someone helps somebody out, and they think they have the right to go to that person and tell them how that person should be spending their money and how they should live their lives. Four hours together, 2-hour orientation, $10 an hour. After you take taxes out of that, We had a 3184 that went with what else we had to keep the room and left us short a little bit. And thanks to Britt, we have the room. The wifey is going to take care of that. Y'all hang on 1 second, please. Just a second. Okay. I was making sure she had the right cash out to send that to. She did. I didn't want to give the guys cash app out. It's, I agree with you, Miranda. It is not. Britt, they did tell us that the longer we're in there, the more we learn, that we'll get raises as we go. But $10 an hour is better than no dollars an hour. I get 30 to 35 hours a week. She'll get 20 to 25. So on the low end of that, it's 50 hours. It's a $500 paycheck before taxes. So $450-ish. It keeps us alive. Nicole, I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of one day at a time type thing at this moment. So I do not know. It's got through. She just sent that, so we don't have to worry about checking out. You'll like this name, the Wicked Loud Coffee Lady. I was doing some landscaping. I don't know if I'll get to work with them any this week. So yeah, that's what Matilda's got hundreds of accounts on here. I can go through the block list, and I think one day I counted there was like 70 something that's blocked. Okay, I read the name off and I forgot to answer her question. We basically don't have any assistants around here. And I didn't really realize that until we got in this situation. Hey, Donna, West Tennessee Homeless Solution had us on the list, and the woman's been off work, and I've been calling her, and her voicemail box has been full. And Nicole, I'm not sure what you just said there. So she took us off the case because she hadn't heard from us, but she hasn't been at work and her voicemail was full. So now she's got to put our case back on the list to try to get some help. This town has nothing, and I always thought this town was better at having assistants and stuff, but it's really not. We've got Matthews 2540. They used to help, but they got tied up in having to help. They didn't have to help. They had to pay for the rooms that got trashed out by people they were helping get a room. So Nicole, tomorrow we just got today covered. Someone helped us out. Britt helped us out on here, finishing getting today covered. Tomorrow, I don't know what the game plan is tomorrow. So y'all mods want to get Miss Pac-Man? Man, I'll do it, but There's a lot of Matilda accounts that come in here that y'all don't even get to see because my mods are on it so fast they get her before she gets going. And Nicole, I don't know what the plan. If we got any extra help from today, it goes towards tomorrow. I've sent out a few messages to people as needed some help with some yard work, needing some help with this, that, and the other. You know, hoping that I knew the messages would start, and they do that. Somebody offers to help, they immediately bam, 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 bam to try to smear our name. And what gets me is they're like, oh, they're liars, but they will sit here and lie on us like crazy, like yesterday. No, the day before, I posted because we had a rough day, and I was the one going to work, and the only thing I wanted to do was take a shower. We was out of the room for 4 hours. We got checked back in right before it was time for me to go to work, and I didn't have time to go take a shower. Felt horrible. Wet washcloth, washed up a little bit. Put on work clothes and went to work. Like I didn't smell bad. I wasn't dirty, but I just didn't feel fresh. And so I posted at 3:45. Only I wanted to do was take a damn shower. But I was aggravated and I'd had a rough day, and they got mad and posted that at like 5 o'clock, and I was supposed to be working. Thank you, down south, mama. Exactly, Nicole. I mean, it's I've said it before. Thank you, Bray. Next Wednesday, if I want to take our paycheck and give it to somebody else, it's the money I earned. Why does these people think they have the right to tell somebody else what to do with the money they earn? I don't understand where they come off so, and they tell me that I'm entitled. How are they so entitled that they think they have the right to dictate what other people do with their money? And that's another thing. I get accused, she got thrown that one, but I get accused of being on this app for over a year, scamming and everything, but we didn't have TikTok till sometime in July. Exactly, down south, mama. If I decide Wednesday when I get my check that, hey, this guy up here needs some groceries, and I find in my heart to help him, it's my money to do what I want to with it, right? I don't know why they think they're so entitled to get on here and tell people that, bam, you can't help these people because we said they're scammers and beggars and low life pieces of garbage. The one thing that they've even got me on, I've clearly admitted it. I handled paying back the $80 woman horribly wrong. Never denied that. The only question, working and posting at work. I mean, there was a post of me doing my computer stuff the other day.
Yeah.
I can't pull out my phone and make a video while I'm taking orders and stuff. Although I have seen on TikTok where some McDonald's let their employees set up their phone at the end of the line and film all night long.
I seen one today.
There's one place that I don't know what they do. I don't know where they're at, but they are a conveyor belt company. They repackage place.
Oh,
stuff.
Yeah. Sure.
And they have a camera set up at the end. They've even set up a screen to show everybody who's sending gifts and comments and stuff. Yes, we did get the money for today. We're taking care of today. People don't have the right to talk about anything I ask. Yesterday, I did not post on Facebook why I should have been at work. I was just talking about that, Nicole. Yesterday, you're talking about the day before, probably, because the one about I just want to take a damn shower was posted at 3:45. I clocked in at 4 o'clock. So, I mean, I post something before I go to work. So, you're definitely wrong. Yeah, I sit down on break and everything. I'll click on Facebook, check it. You know, if I'm going to be in the bathroom for a few minutes, taking care of the other bodily function. If I'm just going in there for a quick tinkle, as we say in this house, I don't get my phone out. But I used to post all the time when I was at Rough Country.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody has the right. And listen, and I'm just using Mel because she popped up right after that. If Mel walks up to me and hands me, and I say, Mel, do you have $20 on bar? And yeah, sure. Gives it to me. Nobody has the right to ask me why I'm borrowing that from her, and nobody has the right to ask her why she gave it to me. Nicole, where did you send to? Oh, okay. You sent earlier, didn't you? You might have been the one that came in at the last. No, work's not canceled. Work don't start till 4. It's 2:46 here. Time do you go to work today, Cindy? And I appreciate you, Nicole. I really do. And I don't mind explaining something when it's asked nicely like that. But it's like I'm explaining to this other person, like you're not entitled to the right of asking someone why they gave money to someone, or you don't have any. I don't owe you any explanation unless you're giving me the money. Nicole sent earlier. She asked a question. She got the answer, right? Still doesn't. Yeah, I'm asking on a public platform, but they still don't have the right to tell someone they can't do something with their money, and they still don't have the right to ask that person, why did you send this to them? Hey, Mona. It's like, yeah, okay, I'm on here asking you. If you want to ask me, hey, why do you need the money? I'm going to explain to you why I need it. Sure. I'm not going to sit here and say, I need money, send it to me. And you ask why, and my answer is, oh, because I need it. No, if you're sincerely wondering, hey, this guy's needing help, but why? I don't know why he needs help. And you ask, you get an answer. But the people who think they're entitled to the answer of why this person gave me money, they're not. Matilda snuck through. She's doing good. She's over asleep on my pillow right now. I didn't handle them better earlier, y'all. I lost my shit earlier. I ain't gonna lie. I felt so bad after I done it. I apologized to. I made an apology video to the followers that get on here and are, just coming on the talk and everything. Because um, I felt like they seen a side that they didn't deserve to see. But some of them on there did deserve it, and they just got caught in the crosshair. So, if you was on earlier and you seen all that, I do apologize gratefully for y'all uh, seeing a side of me that I don't like to show too much. I don't like getting mad like that. I'm a pretty laid back, calm person most of the time. But when I get pushed so far, it's like I just can't. You know, we do have tonight paid for. Um, we do not have tomorrow paid for. I don't have a game plan for tomorrow. It's not illegal for them to discuss it. What should be illegal, though, is them coming around taking pictures of where we're staying, taking pictures of us when we're out, and just lying a lot about us, and then get on here and accuse me of lying. So, the scenario of there's at least a dozen pictures of our car parked at different hotels that we've stayed at. Thank you, Kim. Kim said if something happened, we needed to come to her place, take a shower, we could. Y'all see how many accounts this Matilda has, guys? Now y'all gonna tell me that person has a life?
Oh, why ain't Matilda at work?
Mango, they went around to the different hotels in Dyersburg till they found my car. And they took pictures of it. And they take pictures of us when we've been at McDonald's. And they always use the platform, it's public. It's public. It's public. I've been told at this point, and I know you're streaming it, I've been told at this point that if I knew who was doing it, I could charge stalking charges on it. Thank you, Michelle. I combed my beard earlier. I got it looking good. So my hair looked nice today. But, and I know some of them that are doing it. It is 2:51 where I'm at. We don't go into 4. We're in a different time zone than you are. I agree with you, Mel. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Probably are. And I don't see how TikTok can allow them to have so many accounts. And I don't see these people who's got, first of all, I have one account. That's it. I don't see, thank you, Kimberly. I don't see how these people have so many different burner accounts. And, I don't understand it. Like, first of all, how do you keep track of all that? How does TikTok let that happen so much? It's just weird. Well, I've still got an hour. We both still got a little bit over an hour before we got to clock in. So, see, I'm glad I don't have to pay my mods for blocking Matilda. I see something. Oh, never mind. there's a Miranda on here that's been talking,
Uh-huh.
and then Miranda popped in at the top and was saying something to me, and I was like, "Is that the same Miranda?" And I was trying to find, but it's not.
Okay.
Man, I tell you, if I had $1 for every account Matilda had, or if I had an account for $1 for every account that she's been blocked. Yeah, Miranda. We've been talking on here, but we've got another friend named Miranda, and she popped up at the top of my screen saying something, and I was just like, "Wait a minute, is this?" And then I kind of looked at the pictures, and I was like, "No." I got you a follow back. Right now, anything that we get would go towards paying the hotel room tomorrow. We're covered for the day. We're about to get ready to go to work. So yeah, anything we would get would push us into tomorrow. The hotel room $70 a night. So I guess trying to get to the point to where I'll have to. I don't know. Miranda, I did give you a follow back. It is $70 a day at the hotel. Hey, Mikkel, I do not have Zeal. I wished I did. Thank you guys who helped me answer questions and too. I really appreciate that. I try to get to them, but sometimes I miss questions. Only thing I have Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. And we'll be getting off here soon. See, how crazy was that one? Did y'all see that when it came up? Vendors, I will tag you in it. Give me 1 second. Oh, crap. Sorry, that's. When we get this first paycheck next Wednesday, we'll be able to pay for the room and have some left over for a few groceries and a little bit of gas. I have not showed y'all that I've paid for another night, but I mean, it's not that big of an issue to pull it up where I sent him 50 in Cash App, and then what you got going on there?
I had some quarters in the gym
You
bag.
got some quarters in the gym bag?
I had no idea.
So we do not have kids. I'm glad they get my shirts in. And they're supposed to have some more shirts coming in this week. Unfortunately, right now I've just got the hat and
Is it brush, baby?
don't know. Miranda, I've had so many people turn on me lately that I never dreamed would have turned on me. Like it's just, you know, it's insane. I'm not saying you know. I agree, Mel, but again, I don't have a problem showing someone that that's where the money went to. Again, did y'all see that nice rude answer? The only thing I'm not going to do is put out there on live where I'm at. So, it would be a little hard to show that without showing where we're at.
Yeah, well,
You know, I again, like, boy, I hate that hairspray. Oh, thank you, Miranda.
oh,
Thank you so much. She is. Y'all want to see her? Oh, they said you
hey
getting all dolled
y'all.
up. Look at that. Look, hey, she looked good in that outfit I bought from Goodwill,
I
right?
know, right?
And look, they even had a name tag that said Angela up there.
Ain't that crazy?
Thank you, Miranda. We really appreciate that. Kim said, hey, beautiful. I know.
Hey.
No, she said it when I turned the camera back on me.
She ain't calling you beautiful.
She called me beautiful.
She ain't calling you beautiful.
Look, David Summer and Mikkel all said I was beautiful. Every one of them. No, they said you was beautiful. Oh, Texas Woody said I'm handsome. Thank you. Thank you, just Jackie. See.
Hey, baby.
Let me do some math in my head real quick. Thank you. She's all the cuteness. Mel said you're beautiful. Yeah.
Thank you.
They all know that's where we're working, so. But the manager's up there ain't gonna take no crap.
No,
Oh, let me do some math real quick, guys. Bear with me. Was that 15? We'll be 15 short for tomorrow. Hold on, my brain's not mathing right now. Kim said I'm just a pretty awesome grizzly bear. I have been told that I'm an attractive bear. That's a different story. We was on here one night. We was battling, and this guy got on there, and I'm telling you, he was another big burly guy, and we're battling each other and everything, and we win the battle. And he was like, I don't mind losing a battle to a man as handsome as you are. And I was just like, what? And he said, you're a very attractive bear. We need 15 more to cover the room for tomorrow. Thank you again, Miranda. We really appreciate it. Britt, we appreciated you earlier too. Kim wants to know if you need some body spray.
I do. Oh
What?
no.
Well, I told you to get everything together earlier.
I actually just did this on accident.
Oh, so it wasn't me. You could have blamed it on me, and I would have felt bad for a second. Kim says she's on her way with some body spray.
Okay.
She's on her way with spray. Goodness gracious. It is. I'm telling you, like they. All right. Who? Okay. Y'all hear our door alarm? That was a delay. She's watching us as she came over here with the body spray. She's watching us as she came over. Is the delay I was talking about? It's weird.
I didn't piece of red.
She's just on the other side from over here.
Just watching from my room, you know. No big deal.
Just on the flip side.
What is she doing? Okay, baby.
I can't believe that.
I know I can't either.
She's got a little sore on her butt.
Who's that?
We're popular right now.
I know, right?
Okay, I thought it was her, and I was like, I know that bitch did not hear me. I said, hey, bitch, hey, and you just,
I didn't hear you.
I was like, Kimberly. I was like, damn, she's still down on something with her ass.
I didn't hear you.
I was like, is this what Kim was just going to get there? Misty said, yeah, the boys over there. I was like, okay, I thought so.
Hang on one
I
second,
seen
guys.
pants, and I was like,
She told me she was ignoring you.
She did.
it's fine.
She said, shut the door quick. She was hollering at
Love
me.
you. Later. Okay, so I was trying to get some stuff out of my bag, and while she was
Okay.
in my hair dryer.
All right, guys, but I do have to get off here. I got to start getting ready myself. I want to thank everybody, and yeah, thank you guys. So if you're in Dyersburg and you come to McDonald's and you use the drive-thru window, please take your time ordering your food. Rapid firing sucks. I didn't realize that.
Oh, you didn't?
I used to pull up at the window and I'd be like, I want
Welcome to fast food there, buddy.
I want a double quarter pounder meal with bacon, large fry, large sweet tea, and then I go straight in her order. I never realized how much that sucks when people do that.
Yeah, she's half blind, so I'm surprised that she is.
But guys, I've got to get off here or I'd hang out with y'all all night long. And thank you, Carrie. Mel, it was good seeing you. Miranda, I gave you the follow back. Thank you. Britt, thank you. Hey, apparently we're trending right now. Thank everybody else who popped in. It was pretty nice. Thank you, Kim, for the body spray. All right, Andrew, y'all be good. Y'all take care, and we will see y'all down the road.